Hey everyone. So I was talking with a friend yesterday and we were both discussing parts of our identity that we really want to move past but feel stuck. Now, when we look backwards, we can see our growth usually. But in the day to day, it's sometimes so small that we miss it. We miss that we are actually growing and changing as long as we are focusing on that. But most of the time, I feel we don't grow because we forget to. When I ask Spirit for a card, let go. We forget to surrender. We still feel we need to be manning the ship 24/7. I'll give you an example of when I completely surrendered and how beautifully it went. When I was trying to sell my house in North Carolina, I desperately needed to sell it, and I was clinging to the outcome. I was very attached to this selling within a very specific period of time, and it wasn't. And on Halloween, ironically, I decided to do a little energy, let's just say spell, magic. And I placed two candles. One was black for North Carolina, one was white for Tennessee. Black being the energy I needed to close, white being where I was going to open. I needed one chapter to close, one chapter to begin, and I focused my attention between the candles, the place where I was, in the middle. And I burnt both candles to the end, and I surrendered to whatever outcome I was in. I let go. What happened in the next 24 hours was nothing short of magic or divine. A person Facebook messaged me, not a realtor, wanted to see my house, came in, bought it for asking price, didn't have a house to sell. Like, it went beautifully when I surrendered, when I totally let go of trying to control something. And there's the problem usually. We aren't growing when we're trying to hold on to something and steer the ship. Any habit, any belief, anything that you feel stuck in that isn't moving, or you're repeating it, is because you're not surrendering it to the divine, to your God, to whatever you call source, your creator. You're still not believing, myself included at times, that you will be divinely cared for. It has taken 3 years for me to totally trust, and I've had my trust reassured every time I take my hands off the wheel, right? Every time I get to the place where I'm like, I can't do it. It's not working. And I let it go. Think magic happens. Things happen beyond my wildest dreams. Not always the way I want, but the way it was intended to be. I'm going to read this card because it's beautiful. And I asked what card could go along with this talk, and I got "The spell is cast. Let it go." And I'm going to read the definition because I love it. The key words are surrender, let go, let the universe do its thing. This is the star card in the tarot, which is such a beautiful card. There comes a point in every spell when you've done all you can do. You've cleared your space, focused your energy, said your invocation, followed all the necessary steps for sending your intention out into the universe. Now it's time to let go and trust the universe. Let the universe work its magic. Surrender, trust, flow. This card comes to your reading when you are in your own way by holding on to expectations, trying to force or manipulate, obsessively seeking answers, or wishing to control your circumstances. You do not need to focus on a goal 24 hours a day for it to manifest. You don't need to say an affirmation 200 times a day for your intention to be heard. I love that. You don't have to make an endless array of vision boards to purchase every spiritual tool you can find to increase your magic. The universe doesn't need you to do anything but defer to the infinite intelligence of spirit and be ready to leap when your goal is presented to you. You are being called to find more peace and calm in your life, to have faith that all will be as it should. To have faith that all will be as it should. There's no room for the universe There's no room for the universe to surprise you with something better than you're imagining when you're holding too tightly to the idea of what something should be. What you have inquired about will unfold when the time is right. Pulling this card is a message from Spirit requesting that you do not inquire about this situation again for a full moon cycle. So if you have been inquiring to Spirit, the full moon is coming up this weekend, I believe. Go one more cycle if you're following this card. But this card, what I really wanted to talk about was surrendering, okay? Surrendering what you feel is driving you crazy and is like, and just say, I give up. I can't control it. I give it to you. Please help me. And trust. It's the trusting part that's so hard. Trust that you will be heard. Trust that even if it isn't the outcome exactly as you want it, it is the right outcome for you. Our connection to the divine knows better than our brain. Always. Have a good day.